Askreddit. r/askreddit by Redify. What stereotype do you prove wrong? I'm Asian and I suck at math. And studying in general. You are Sian. Not BCan. Was the meme my Vietnamese friend sent me. I'm using this on my future kids. Married in Vegas. 20 years and counting. For my mom's second marriage. She was going to have a traditional ceremony, since her first marriage was a justice of the peace kind of thing. One day, I get a call and she says her and her fiance are going to Vegas to get married, and she'll call when she gets back. They spent 2 weeks in Vegas. Just the two of them. Having a blast. They don't regret choosing Vegas over a traditional wedding one single bit. They've been married now for just over 21 years, and are still going strong. I'm a Redditor. Not an American. Not male. Not fat. What are you? Edit. Guys, I don't actually care what this thing is. PLS, stop speculating in my inbox. Goddamn. Clearly a robot. I'm Jewish and I'm not good with money. I had a Jewish friend in college whose money habits made no sense. He would use coupons to save 79 cents on a root beer, but then turn around and spend $179 on a cotton candy machine that never came out of the box. Or he would insist on eating at restaurants with a marginal discount, but then buy 2 rounds of shots and 24 ounces beer and end up spending $40. It was like he knew that he was supposed to be thrifty, but was just god awful at it in practice. I had a friend tell me a joke about the biggest struggle he's had with his religion. He was at the supermarket looking around, and he found pork on sale for $0.79 a pound. He told me that he stood there for a few minutes thinking about it. On one hand, he shouldn't be eating pork, but on the other hand $0.79 a pound was too good of a deal to pass up. He ended up buying a ton of pork mayo. English person here with okay teeth. Are you royalty? One shall not disclose one's nobility. I'm Latina and I can't dance. So your hips do lie? Very much so. German here once got a joke. I assume it would have been inefficient to not understand the joke. I'm part German. It's most efficient to understand a Chris display last night. What was when you're thinking sending Walcott on that early? Bluntly, I'm a crack baby. I'm 19 years old with a full-time job in sales, a brand new 2016 car, and no drug abuse problems. Good for you, man. Even an average 19-year-old would have trouble getting up to that. It's probably the crack. It sped up his life, which is why he's way ahead of us. I'm male. No one at Excel to me. Edit. Sorry. Was typing with one hand. Because you were wanking? Does it count as wanking if you utilize a homemade life-size cute out of Roblo? I'm a nation with a large peen. Too bad I never use it. Reddit has appointed me to investigate your claim. Please submit your picture to me. Me too, thanks. That Asian women are skinny. Heh. I used to want to be super skinny because of cultural pressure. But then I got into lifting and decided to be muscular for senpai to notice me. She needed a senpai. So that's what she became. Beating the ever-living hit out of senpai will make him notice you. Covered in tattoos. Scared of needles at the doctors. I'm a nurse. This actually is the stereotype. Seconding the confirmation. I'm a writer. There's this huge misconception that we spend our days chopping wood by the sea, staring out at the waves while wearing wool turtlenecks, squinting and creating universes in our heads. That we conjure up entire plot lines at a whim and then whip them up in a frenzy, pounding the typewriter the way the waves pounded the shore. That we retire by our fireplaces with brandy and a dog, or maybe even a dog named Brandy, listening to classical music beneath huge flickering oil paintings of dukes and lords long lost. That our publishers call us up raving about our newest manuscript, or begging us to sign books after a lecture at a golf course where some wealthy damsel might pry you aside and bribe you to solve a murder or two. That we jet from New York to London in our private planes at a whim. That's ridiculous and my life is nothing like this. I don't like wool turtlenecks. They're itchy. Interesting. I always stereotyped writers as depressed, high-functioning alcoholics who never leave the house. I never realized I was a writer. 22. 6 feet 7 inches. Black with a fair amount of athletic ability, and I haven't played basketball outside a family gathering in years. In a physics PhD program currently. 22 and in a PhD program? Isn't that wicked quick? Fellow black guy in physics, high five. Not yet PhD though, haha. I reckon if he went to the program right after graduating undergrad this past May, and it was an inclusive program that involved a master's as well, rather than requiring one first, then the math checks out. But I'm not a guy in physics, so maybe don't trust my math. I'm Russian. Own 0 tracksuits. So you're saying you're wearing tracksuits that belong to someone else? He doesn't own. He rents. I'm Polish. And I'm quite dumb. Wait, I did that wrong. Understandable. I'm 61 and I love new technology. I also think millennial are awesome. Now you've gone too far. As a conservative, I don't like labels. /s. I'm French. And I don't particularly like frog legs or snails. I don't have any beret either. But you still like smoking. Les Baguettes restaurants. Xenopolitan Museum and movies starring Jane Reno. I quit smoking 4 years ago, / but yeah. I'd sell my soul for a good baguette, some cheese, and a good movie with Jane Reno. He dubs Porco Rosso in French. Blonde white girl who has never had a pumpkin spice and the joke, but to not find humor in it, so that no time is wasted on laughter. I'm Arab. Never blown anything up. Also Jewish. Is suck with money. Edit Mizrahi is normally the preferred term for us. Not Sephardim. That's a totally different group of Jew. We are Mizrahim. Arab Jew. You just blew the minds of tens of thousands of American Redditors. My father would be proud. You finally blew an American's mind. Yes sir. Was it on a bus? A plane? No. Reddit. I'm disappointed in you. Arab Jews are a thing, believe it or not. My parents were Syrian. I understandably don't live in Syria, but I still reside in the dark hot wasteland of the Middle East. I like big butts. But I lie on occasion in necessary situations. Can your other brothers deny? They cannot. I'm a woman and I always know what I want to eat. Ring material right here. Ask her bro. I'm here for you. I'm a black guy with a father. Edit. Yes, my father lives with me and is an integral part of my life. My whole family lives in the same house and we are all black. I'm Nigerian. But I don't scam people. Edit. I also don't eat fufu. That's great. Now I feel totally comfortable giving you my financial information. Wait a minute. I'm a female deckhand. But I'm not butch or a lesbian. I actually love Macup and Jolly outfits. But I also love being on a deck and handling lines, scrubbing an engine room, etc. I'm working my way up to being a captain too. Female network administrator. Same here. I did stop trying to wear heels when removing floor panels in a data center, though. That went badly. Yes. I learned this the hard way as well. Brit here. When I'm abroad, every local assumes I love football and know all the players in their favorite British team. If I was kidnapped and my life was on the line, I couldn't name a single currently active footballer in any British team. Edit. Just going to clarify that by football I do mean the sport that you would expect a British person to be referring to when they say football. Did you see that Ludlat? I can't even. I literally can't even. FDFY. Gay reporting in. I'm not fashionable. Shopping gives me anxiety. I don't like Madonna or Cher. And I'm not promiscuous. In my spare time, I love to do woodworking and smoke cigars. I do like to bake though. But that's more the fat guy in me than the gay guy. Edit. Thank you for the gold. Also to the marriage offers I'm receiving. Thank you. But I married the love of my life earlier this year, and I'm lucky to have him. I'm straight. I'm fashionable. Enjoy shopping. Love 70s/80s women singers. Thanks. Mom. Not promiscuous. Though. I do love a nice mani/PD. Too. People thought I was gay. But. I'm not. I just enjoy the girly stuff. Do you play a lead role in Scrubs? I'm a 20-year-old sorority girl. And I'm a virgin with a 4.0 GPA waiting until I'm 21 to drink. But your username. It doesn't count if it's with a Snapple bottle, bro. I'm a Brit who doesn't like tea. I feel I should be kicked out the country or something by now. You deserve to be in Australia, you monster. But we also really like tea. Maybe he should go to France or something. I'm a straight guy and I've probably touched more peens than Ops mom. Doctor? No. Clearly he's a sock distributor. I'm Canadian. And I don't like Tim Hortons coffee. But I drink it anyway. Cause I'm not a ducking traitor. Edit. For all those asking about local cafes. I actually mostly drink serious coffee. Hillside. Or Cornerstone, which are local to Vancouver Island. Tim's is just convenient sometimes. Take that back, you fiend. I'm a gay guy and I cringe at a lot of stylish clothes. I'm more a warmer t-shirt w/jeans guy. Likewise. I have a few decent sets of clothes that I have to hunt out for special occasions, but otherwise lounge with a shirt with a nerdy design. Poorly fitting jeans and trainers that should have been buried years ago. This sent a shiver down my spine. Blackmail. Don't want kids. Let alone 5. That's why you let their moms take care of them. Right? Was expecting that comment. But not all the upvotes. I'm a major metalhead and my 2 favorite bands aren't metal at all. Shania Twain and Justin Timberlake. Shania Twain. Man. I feel like a woman. Not all foreigners in Japan are English teachers. Foreigners. Good thing. 2. r/English. I'm Northern Irish, and not only do I not riot, but I barely drink any alcohol. When I was in Northern Ireland I met a 95-year-old man who had never left Ireland and never touched a drop of alcohol. It was like meeting a unicorn. There was a fairly solid temperance style movement in Ireland around that generation. My fiance's grandparents from Donegal never touched a drop in their lives. I'm an insurer and I really help every customers I have on the phone, or in my office, to help them with their claims. No, I'm kidding. I can't or I'm dead. 2 stereotypes proven. An insurer who screws people and lies for attention. TSK. Christian here. But I don't hate the gays. I think Planned Parenthood is really important and deserves funding. And I don't ramble on and on about God. I don't have a source for it. But somebody once said what God wants from a Christian shoemaker is well-made shoes. Not shoes with little crosses on them. There's a time and a place to talk about religion. And it's not everywhere all the time. Merry Christmas. From a lifelong, die-hard atheist. And a happy Festivus to you. I'm an elementary school teacher. I teach 3rd and 4th grade. I'm male. 6 feet 4. 265 lbs. One of my high school English teachers was a professional linebacker before he got into education. Dude was such a tall and large man. He had to step through doors sideways. Hella funny guy too. That's cool. It's pretty normal for males to be high school teachers. I prove a stereotype wrong by being a male elementary school teacher. I would say 90% of elementary teachers are female. Am white, hate mayo. Too spicy? You joke. But my mom thinks that black pepper is too spicy. I grew up with very bland food. I drive a BMW and am courteous to other drivers. I drive a BMW and use the blinkers. FDFY. BMWs have blinkers? Make sure to like and subscribe so we can watch together.